What's up, Bowling World fans? My name is Patrick Martinez, and today we're going to be reviewing the new Brunswick Defender Hybrid that came out a couple weeks ago. So let's get right into it and get it to the workbench to be able to lay it out, drill it up, and talk a little bit more about the specs and what I saw of this bowling ball on the lanes. So to start off with, the layout that I chose for this bowling ball is 70 by 4 by 40. This is going to give me a little bit more of a sharper and angular shape to this bowling ball, allowing it to be a lot cleaner through the front and middle part of the lane. So we went ahead and laid that out, took it over to our drill press, and we drilled our vacuum inserts. That is a very super simple process to be able to do. All we're doing is taking half of the hole and we're drilling it with a 1 1/32 drill bit at the top and a 30 1/32 drill bit at the bottom of the hole. And then we took that over, we sanded out our finger holes, and we glued in our Vice PO black inserts. Vice is one of my long-term sponsors, and I cannot guide you wrong whenever it comes to having the best feel in your hand when it comes to grips or thumb inserts or interchangeable thumbs. I would definitely go with Vice. Vice is, again, longest term sponsor that I have outside of my bowling ball sponsors. But let's go ahead and get this ball over onto the lanes. And before we do that, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the specs of this bowling ball to be able to understand a little bit more about what this bowling ball truly can do. To start off with, we have the Portal X core that has an RG of 2.473, a differential of 0.054, and an intermediate differential of 0.015. So right off the bat, we have a lower RG with a higher differential and intermediate differential that's going to allow this ball to be able to see more of the middle part of the lane. And that core is wrapped around with one of the new HK22 covers, the ACT Hybrid 3.0 cover stock, which is finished off at 500, 1,000, and 1,500 grit Zaire. I do have a video that I'm working on to talk a little bit more about the HK22 covers, so make sure you guys are hitting that subscribe button and turning on those post notifications to be able to hear some more about that. But let's go ahead and get this ball over onto the lanes and show you what I truly see out of this bowling ball. So let's get right into it.
Alright guys, so the first few shots, like we've been doing in the last several videos, are going to be further left than where I normally would stand. Now, this is further left than I would normally stand myself on my typical house shot condition here in the AMF All-Star Lanes in Kenner, Louisiana, because of the fact that I do have a lot of friction in this house. You can tell that the fronts are a little bit heavier when it comes to the friction amount that you see, and the outside part of the lane is definitely super high friction. So I normally stand about 25 or 30 whenever I'm bowling on my typical leagues or my typical house shot condition. Now, this ball really impressed me with the new HK22 covers, which again, I'm going to come up with a video later on talking about the cover a little bit more in depth. But definitely super clean through the front part of the lane, and allows really the core to see the middle part of the lane just right to be able to give me a nice rounded off motion, even though this ball is extremely clean through the front part of the lane. Now, this is one of those days that I just really wasn't having it. I was throwing the ball a little bit all over the place, making a bunch of changes physically to my game. So there's a lot that I am changing, and I'm trying to work through it as I'm filming all these videos. But this ball is really, really clean through the front and middle part of the lane, allowing it to really have a nice motion off the back. And definitely one of those balls I think I'll be throwing more and more while I bowl league. I have a couple of house shot tournaments coming up here in the house, so I'm probably going to throw this ball in those tournaments as the lanes break down. I definitely think this ball also shined the best as I moved in deeper into the middle part of the lane and got around the whole entire lane a little bit more. So I'm going to let you guys enjoy watching these shots with this Defender Hybrid, which I think again is probably going to be my favorite hybrid bowling ball of the year until we get into some of the next upcoming bowling videos, which is going to be phenomenal what they have coming up for us. So make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe button, turn on those post notifications, and enjoy the rest of these shots as you see this ball go down the lane and go through the pins.
All right, guys, and that was, again, the Brunswick Defender Hybrid. If you want to get yours today, make sure you guys go over to bowlingworld.biz to be able to get yours there. And as always, make sure you guys follow us on all of our social medias down below. And also, while you're down there, make sure you guys leave a comment about what you think about the new Defender Hybrid by Brunswick. I think this is actually one of the pieces I'll be taking with me to some of the regionals this upcoming season, along with just having it for my general house shot tournaments. I think this is actually one of my favorite asymmetric hybrids. I'm not really a big fan of them, as I mentioned before, but this one is definitely one that I'll probably keep around. So I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure you guys hit that like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications as always. And I will see you again in the next video, whenever that may be. Peace out. Talk to you later. Woo!